Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
In recent weeks, immigration attorneys in the United States have raised a significant warning for Indians holding green cards, H-1B visas, and F-1 student visas. They are advising these individuals to think twice before traveling outside the country, unless it is absolutely necessary. This warning comes in light of a series of concerning developments involving U.S. immigration policies, particularly affecting those with long-term residency and work visas. Immigration authorities in the United States have been tightening regulations and scrutiny, which has caused growing uncertainty for Indian nationals. U.S. officials have been pushing green card holders to voluntarily give up their residency when they return to the country, especially elderly Indian green card holders who spend extended periods in India. Reports suggest that some of these individuals are being detained or threatened with detention at airports if they resist. This situation has led to growing anxiety among Indian nationals who are permanent residents or hold work and student visas. The U.S. State Department has also introduced new visa rules that further complicate the travel situation. Previously, many visa holders, including F-1 students and H-1B workers, could renew their visas without attending an in-person interview if their visa had expired within a certain time frame. However, under the new rules, the window for renewing visas without an interview has been drastically reduced from 48 months to just 12 months. As a result, more people are being required to schedule in-person interviews, which is causing significant delays and complications. This change has been particularly hard on F-1 visa holders who are transitioning to H-1B visas and H-1B holders applying for extensions. In these cases, the waiting time has been extended, and applicants may find themselves stuck outside the U.S. for several months, as their visa applications undergo additional processing. In some instances, individuals are facing administrative processing delays, with no clear explanation or end in sight. The heightened scrutiny surrounding U.S. visas has also resulted in some applicants being placed under what has been described as extreme vetting, similar to what was seen during the previous Trump administration. This has led to increased uncertainty, with many travelers finding themselves delayed or even detained without prior warning. Green card holders, especially those who have not yet applied for U.S. citizenship, are being urged to consider doing so immediately. Immigration attorneys suggest that becoming a U.S. citizen will help protect against the risk of having their residency status revoked. Reports have surfaced of lawful permanent residents being pressured into giving up their green cards mid-flight, an alarming trend that has prompted experts to advise green card holders to secure a U.S. passport before traveling abroad. This move would help avoid unnecessary complications upon re-entering the country. While India is not currently on the U.S. travel ban list, the travel advisory underscores the challenges faced by many Indian nationals trying to navigate the complex U.S. immigration system. With the added risk of delays, administrative processing, and increased scrutiny, immigration attorneys are warning that the situation could become even more difficult for those relying on H-1B, F-1, or green card status. If you're planning to travel abroad and hold any of these visas, it is important to stay informed and prepare for possible delays. Experts recommend that travelers allow extra time for visa stamping and review any necessary documentation thoroughly. This will ensure that you are better prepared for any unexpected complications. As always, it's important to stay updated on the latest immigration policies and seek professional advice if you're unsure about how they might affect your situation. Travel with caution and make sure you have all the necessary paperwork and approvals before you leave the country. Stay tuned for more updates from KLM Institute.